My name is Mtawa, the voice, man. I got an accident, man, here in Nairobi, Kenya, Africa. We were cycling. As you check the previous vlog, when we were doing well, and I was caught up, in this accident. We were having a drunk driving case. There was a driver who was drunk, trying to cross the road, so trying to break up, to brake and also to solve so that to avoid, hitting the car. I got myself into this, man. So all these, man, are bandages everywhere, man. Here in my knee, I've got bandages. Look at how I'm looking, man. But thanks to God, man, I'm only having minor injuries. Thanks to God, man. And I was also having my safety gears, like my helmet here. It could have been bad. So we went to the police station to report the case, but we have been told, since you're not hit by the car, I swerved actually and avoided being hit by the car, but the driver of that car was drunk actually. That's why he hit another car. So on my side I was told there's no case there. You cannot argue that case in court simply because you were not hit by the car, so you swerved. So it doesn't make sense, but I fell. It was really bad. It's really aching, man. But we have to continue vlogging, man. Even this hand, all these hands, man. Look at this. Even everywhere. My body is aching. I'm just in my painkillers right now. That's why I can be able to do this. So we came to our technician actually. He's the one who repairs our bike. So this is the bike that I was using, the giant bike. So this is the injury that we were able to sustain. The good thing about this bike is that they're very tough. That's why they were able to, it was able to sustain all that. So here are all these bikes. They're giant bikes. Most of them are giant bikes, custom made. If you want a custom made bike, just come here in Karen, Nairobi, Kenya, along Gong Road, to a technician. So Sonny is right here cleaning his bike, and Yusuf is just right here. Yo, Yusuf, what's up, man?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
How are you feeling?
I thank God.
For the grace, huh?
And also thank you, man. Thank you for
these things do happen, yeah. So Mr. Mumutala has taken a tumble. It happens actually because of drink cycling or driving. You are not the one who was drunk, it was the driver.
The driver
was
yeah.
So he's Brian.
Brian is right here.
Hi.
He's going to share with us what he does here.
Hi, welcome to Bison Bike Shop.
Yeah.
We are located in Karen.
Yeah.
We do repairs, bike sales, electric bike conversions.
Wow.
And we also sell spares. We have all types of spares.
Wow.
We have tires.
So the
this
tires normally look like this when.
This one,
yeah.
we call it a foldable tire.
Wow.
It's light and tubeless ready.
Wow. What do you mean by tubeless? Because some people don't know the meaning of tubeless actually.
Tubeless, when you're using such a tire,
yeah.
you won't need a tube.
Oh, yeah. This.
You won't need a tube.
Oh,
so what you do is,
yeah,
you use the tire,
yeah,
and you use the sealant. Sealant. You pour inside so that should it be punctured.
Yeah.
What this sealant does, it seals the hole.
Wow.
It has some particles inside. It's like rubbers.
Yeah.
They fill the hole in from the tire.
Yeah.
The benefits of the tires are good quality, continental. Also, it's light.
Yeah.
And some of the people who go off-road,
yeah,
you don't want to be repairing punctures every now and then. So what they do is they use a tubeless tire.
Wow.
Getting a puncture that might stop you is hard because the sealant will be filling the holes should it be popped. Yeah. So we have original stuff from Shimano, derailleurs, foldable tires also. These are made for road bikes.
Yeah.
This is CST. We also have a Kenda.
Okay.
We also have Kenda, same size.
Yeah.
This is 25C.
25. What do you mean by 25C?
This
because
is the size.
Yeah.
This is the circumference of the tire, and this is the thickness 25.
Okay.
millimeter. This is the thickness now of the tire.
Wow,
This is
wow.
also foldable,
Yeah.
but not tubeless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now when it comes, this one we use a tube now on the road bike side.
Wow.
But we also have tubeless foldable tires
Yeah.
for the road bikes.
Wow.
But this one is not meant for tubeless.
Okay.
We have a lot of stuff
Yeah.
for the guys who are riding, morning riders. You don't want to feel cold while you are riding. We
You
have
can
jackets.
have your jackets,
Yeah,
yeah.
you have jackets. Helmets. We have good helmets.
Okay.
Helmets with sunglasses.
This can be really good, especially
Yeah.
when it's windy or very
Windy.
cold. Mm.
You also don't want insects to get into your
Yeah,
eyes
sure,
while you are
sure,
riding.
sure.
So what the helmet is magnetic. You attach it with a magnet,
Okay.
and when maybe you don't feel like you want to use the glasses,
Yeah.
maybe you want maybe visibility is not good.
Yeah.
What you can do is you can just change, put it on this side, and then use it this way.
This is so cool. I've seen you seafood one. Where is this seafood? That
Yeah.
is. It's just. Oh man, this is so cool. This is so cool. This is so cool.
We are getting
Yeah.
good reviews on the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff, derailers, gear changers
Yeah.
for mountain bikes, both
Yeah.
mountain bikes and road bikes.
Yeah. Sure.
Hubs, like a hub like this one. Most of the people,
What is the hub? What is the
this
hub?
is the hub
Yeah.
on the rear wheel.
Okay.
On the rear wheel of the bike.
Okay.
This now
Where is
on
it?
this side.
This
now
side.
this is the front wheel.
Yeah.
This is the hub.
Yeah.
This is what we call a hub.
Yeah.
But this one, you can't remove the bearings while you're servicing.
Yeah.
But this one we call it. This one we call it seal bearing.
Mm-hmm.
This one is much expensive because you don't need a lot. It's low cost to maintain.
Wow.
Yeah. And then people also like the sound that it produces.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not the same as let's say this one. You see. So this is the difference. This is what makes it expensive.
Wow.
The sound it produces is lighter than this one.
Yeah.
You saw when guys are buying bikes.
Yeah.
Weight is also. They also put weight in consideration when you're buying a bike.
Yeah.
Because maybe people buy bikes for different reasons.
Yeah. Sure.
Other people will buy a bike for exercise. That might not matter because you want to lose weight.
Sure.
You want to lose weight faster. You want to ride something that you lose a lot of energy. But now there are those fit guys who want to go further. Other people go to Western, Mombasa. You need a light bike.
Oh.
And with such bikes, that's where you get such components. Yeah.
Okay.
Like the hub seal bearing.
Yeah.
This is so what it does. This is called a skewer. You put it inside. Now it locks the hub to the bike.
Oh.
We also sell bikes.
Okay.
We also sell bikes. This is a second-hand bikes. We call
Second-hand
it
bikes.
XUK.
Okay. XUK bikes.
XUK. This one. This is a 27.5. The size. So if you want to check the size, you just go to the tire. This is the size 27.5 by 2.10. Now this is 2.10 is the thickness of the tire. 27.5 now is the circumference of the tire.
Wow.
That's the difference. You can find there are different types of bikes. It depends with how you want to be served. Yeah, or what you want the bike for. This is a bike like this one is good for off-roading. Let's say you want to ride in Karura, in Gong Forest. This is the bike for you. Because of the size of the tire, the surface area is good, is big. So you need a bigger surface area because you're going off-road.
Sure.
But when you're riding, let's say on a tarmac road, this might be a disadvantage to you, maybe because of the tire traction. The surface area is big, so the contact between the tire and the tarmac road is big, so there's some more resistance than a tire like this one. This is a bit smaller, and also the treads are a bit small. So maybe if you want some of my customers, they do change tires. They might have such a tire for off-roading, and they can get a smaller tire now when they want to ride on tarmac. It depends with how you have planned your rides. Okay. Also, a bike like this one. This is a Cannondale, size 26. It's light. This system is only made by Cannondale. We call it a fatty shock. Yeah, this is only system. It's only made by Cannondale.
What is Canada? Is a company?
It's a bike company in America. They also use other folk brand, folk brands, but they also make their own, like a Lefty. This is a type of fork that only attach on one side of the wheel. So we call it a Lefty, and it uses a disc brake. This is the disc brake. When I'm talking about the disc brake, this is the disc brakes, and this is the rim brakes. That is the difference. They have their benefits. When it's raining, when it's raining, it's good to use a disc brake. Why? Because you're now in a muddy situation, rim, and what happens, the brakes might not be that efficient. Why? There's particles on the rim, so the rubber does not come in contact with the rim. Also, we have other types of tire. We have like all sizes. The kids tires, size 12, size 16, size 20, size 24. Also, we have hybrid tires. Hybrids is a bike that borrows from features from mountain bike and the road bike.
Okay.
Yeah. When you're talking about a hybrid now, it's a bike that you can fit a bigger tire and a smaller tire like this one. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So if you're going off road, you can put such a tire. If you're going you're on tarmac road, you can put a bigger tire like this one. This size is 745C, and this is 700 by 25C. Now you can see this one is a bit thicker than this one.
And this one,
Sure. So now this one is like now you want to go faster because the surface area and the threads are a bit smaller. Yeah. So you want to go faster. Or now in the tarmac road. But if you want now to go to, you have a hybrid bike and you want to go off-roading, let's say in Karura or Ngong Forest, you use such a tire like this one. We also have different brands of tires. It depends. They are Chinese, Indian, and also German and American. Like this one is a Schwalbe. Yeah, this is a Schwalbe. You see the way it's light. The material is not same as, let's say, this one. This is Indian. This is Ranson, and this is Schwalbe. Now, guys who want efficiency, something light, they'll go for Schwalbe.
Okay.
And this is expensive, a bit expensive than this one because of the weight and the quality. Now we also have, just like the tire, the first tire I showed you, this is also affordable. It's a Maxis. It's affordable. You've seen this one is already written TR, meaning tubeless riding. Yeah, this is for a 29er. I'll show you an example for a 29er bike. So for you to understand, why people will spend a lot to get such a tire.
Wow.
At the end of the day, if you are a rider, you've tested both brands, you will appreciate such tires.
Wow.
Some people will say it's a bit expensive, but at the end of the day, you know what you are getting when you're getting such a tire. Yeah. Also, we have locks, saddles. These saddles serve different purposes.
Yeah, sure.
The others with holes here, maybe to reduce amount of heat produced while you're riding. There are people who ride long rides. Yeah.
So that's why we're having this one, something like a valve.
Inside.
Is it that space there?
Also, saddles are made of different materials. There are others made of foam, others made of gel. The saddles made of gel.
You can tell people a seat for a layman's person watch. There is a seat for a bike. Yeah,
this is we call it in as cyclists we call them saddles.
Saddles.
Yeah. But someone who is not who rides like
Professionally.
Professionally, we call it a saddle, but the other ones will call the seat.
Yes.
But let me go straight to the point. These seats, some are made of gel, some are made of foam. When I'm saying foam, it's like mattress.
Yeah, sure.
So with gel, it's a bit expensive. And the benefit of having a gel saddle, when it, let's say it's soft, first it's soft. And you know what softness means when you are cycling.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you'll be comfortable when riding. But with foam, there are also different types of foam.
Yeah,
There are the cheaper ones, which will be a bit harder, and the expensive ones. Yeah, like you see this saddle is a bit on the higher end. Why? Because it's a bit softer. When you touch, it's a bit softer, and also the material on the outside is a bit soft. Yeah. So that's why it's a bit expensive. You've even seen how it has been packaged. It's not that the same as the other ones. So it's a bit different. Also, we have hydraulic brakes. Brakes, there are different types of brakes. These ones, they use hydraulic fluid inside. Yeah. Okay.
In a layman's language, maybe if you can explain hydraulics. What is that?
Now, hydraulic fluid is a type of fluid that it has different. It has some qualities that, let's say, such as the boiling point, the freezing point. So, it's used in cars, in trains.
All right.
So the fluid is used in the inside these brakes. There are hoses, the levers, and the calipers. Yeah. Let me show you. This is the brake lever. Now on the hydraulic side, this is the brake lever. This is the hydraulic. Now the tube or the hose, you might call it. And this is the caliper.
Okay.
Yeah. On the we have, when you see a wire, now this is the mechanical. On the calipers, now on the disc, this is the disc, hydraulic. Yeah, and this is mechanical. Now here you use a wire or a brake cable to pull it, and then the pistons come together. Yeah, you see the action. And in this one, when you press on the brake lever, you see there's a movement. This movement is caused by the hydraulic fluid inside the hose.
Okay.
Yeah, and this one, the cable pulls it on this side, and then the pistons move inwards.
Wow.
This is the same brake used on this bike. Yeah, you can see the wire here. You can see the wire. Yeah, you can see the wire. The benefits of having the hydraulic brakes, first, is efficient. Yeah, it's efficient. Second, maintenance is low. Yeah, because if you maintain them well, they're expensive, yes.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you, they're expensive. But maintenance is low. People who have used hydraulic brakes, they know how efficient it is. Yeah. You need also to bleed. Bleeding, I mean changing the hydraulic brakes.
Okay.
Changing the hydraulic fluid inside the hose.
Oh, so that process of changing, that's called bleeding. All right.
Yeah. And we have bleeding. This is the oil we use. Yeah, you see it's written hydraulic mineral oil for Shimano.
Okay.
Yeah, it's red.
Wow.
And other brakes you can also use the normal hydraulic being sold on petrol stations.
Yeah.
You can also use here. It just depends with your customer. If he's not willing to or he cannot like buy or pay for this one because it's expensive
to bleed.
Yeah, not to bleed, not the process. Now for the oil.
Do you think they just put the name bleeding because they know it's kind of expensive?
Now you can use the normal hydraulic fluid.
Yeah, sure.
Being found on the you can find them on the petrol stations.
Wow.
But this one is specifically made for for better performance.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to guess.
Yeah.
But you can also use the other one.
Yeah.
But with someone who really knows their bike, they will insist on this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I want us to go to where you do the actual thing.
Okay.
And as you go.
You just return this.
Okay. Sorry. And actually, what inspired you to say, man, I'm going to start this, man?
I never planned to do this.
Yeah, sure.
It's you go somewhere.
Yeah.
I remember. It's a long story. I remember I was riding. I used to ride this Black Mamba. We say Black Mamba.
Black Mamba,
Yeah,
the Indian bikes, mostly Indian bikes,
Yeah,
right?
they came from India.
Yeah.
I used to ride them in Busia.
Busia is the border between Kenya and Uganda.
Yeah. So I started riding my bike when I was still young, and then I moved to Nairobi.
Yeah, sure.
After moving to Nairobi, I remember my dad got a bike for my sister, and she was like hesitant because of maybe of the color. I think if I remember well, it's because of the color.
Yeah.
And my sister said, no, I can't take the bike. So I took the bike, came with it to Nairobi,
Yeah.
and then
There was a Black Mamba.
that was a mountain bike, but the frame was too little because it was bought for the bike was meant for my sister.
Yeah.
So with that, I started riding, and let's say my passion increased. Yeah, on the bikes now, riding the bike. But I had to move back home. I sold the bike, and then when I came back, started working. I went to a supermarket in Westlands.
So that time you say you're walking, you were still repairing bikes or making bikes?
Before I at that time I was not repairing bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, after coming back, I went to a supermarket and bought a bike. But if you bought your first bike in a supermarket, you'll understand what I went through. They are not good bikes.
Yeah,
I don't want to
go much into that.
We say in Swahili, I don't want kuwachomea, but they are not good bikes.
Yeah.
They are they are bikes meant to ride once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you not use a lot of energy on them because you break them.
Yeah.
So I bought a bike, and I was riding to work, and I remember I passed a bike repair shop in. The bike had some issues, so I passed by, and the guy was like, "Hey, you have a nice bike, but this bike is not good." Yeah, and I told him, "I've just bought this bike, and I'm so attached to it." What do you mean it's not good?
Yeah.
He said these bikes are not good. They're supermarket bikes. So what you do is you'll need to get another bike. I told him, I just bought this bike like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
What do you mean I have to sell it? And where do I sell it?
Yeah.
He said, you can leave it here.
Yeah.
I'll sell it for you, and when I'll bring bikes over from either Tanzania or Uganda. I'll call you, and then you can pick a bike from there. I'm sure I'll get good bikes.
Yeah, sure.
And I was like, I just met this guy for the first time, and he wants me to leave my bike with him. But in the process, I wanted something good also.
Yeah.
Because I remember my first bike, I bought it from Uganda. It's a good bike, so I was like, okay, let me just trust this guy. I gave him my bike. I left it there, and I was just passing by for like 2 months. I was just seeing my bike there, and I was like, let me just be patient.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, after 2 months, he sold the bike. He called me and he told me, I've sold your bike. So, what do you want us to do? I said, let's do this. Just keep the money, and then if you get the bike as you had said, you will
just let me know.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah.
And then I'll come and choose. And then after 2 weeks, he got the bikes. I went, I saw the bikes, I chose one of the bikes. But the bike was too expensive compared with what I had initially.
Yeah.
So I told him, you're saying the bike, my first bike was 12,000. Yeah? Now I gave you a commission, you sold it for 12,000, which I appreciate. And then now I'm giving you a commission of 1,000 for selling the bike. Now you have 11,000. What do we do? I don't have that money now to top up.
Yeah.
He said, you trusted me with your bike. You trusted me again with your money. So what we do is just take the bike. I'm also trusting you. Go with the bike. If you find the money, you come and pay.
Yeah.
After a month, I got my salary. I went and cleared the balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And since then, So I was passing there, and the guy was like, "Okay, Brian, now you are a friend, you know us. If you are here, don't just sit. You touch something, repair the puncher. I will show you how to repair the puncher."
Yeah.
That was back in 2017.
Yeah.
You can repair the puncher. Slowly, I learned how to repair the puncher, how to service a bike, and then at that time, I had not gone back to school. So I was like, what if I'm being attracted to this, to the mechanical part of this. So I decided to go back to school, to Kabete Polytechnic, to take a mechanical engineering course.
Yeah.
I started, I was interrupted by COVID, but at the end of the day I finished.
Yeah.
But I never graduated. But at the end of the day, I learned a lot from the guy. His name is Moses. He is located in Kileleshwa along Oloitoktok Road, Kieni Junction. If you pass by, he is also a good mechanic.
I think I've ever been there. I'm not very sure if he is the one, but I've seen a mechanic along Oloitoktok, just along the road.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And he's cause a lot of guys have passed through his hands. He's teaching a lot of young guys how to repair bikes, and he's empowering a lot of guys there.
Wow.
And I'm always appreciative. Even now, I've opened my place, but I'm also doing business with him. Yeah,
that's so good.
Yeah, it's like a father. You like you empower someone, and you want to see them successful.
Wow.
And I've always been appreciative.
Yeah. Okay, we can start here now. Where are we right now? I can see pliers, I can see hammers, I can see screwdrivers. I don't know even what are some of these.
These are some of the tools we use.
Okay, yeah.
These are just a few. I'm still getting, because I'm just starting. This place was set up, I started last year in November.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And I have very supportive family members and friends who really are helping me. We are three here.
Yeah.
It's just that it's Sunday. If you came maybe in a weekday, you will find us, all of us here. I have some supportive family and friends who are helping me through this journey. I had a vision, and they have decided to help me to realize the vision. Yeah. So these are the tools. These are the normal spanners, the ring spanners. Yeah. And now this, I think you know this.
I know this.
You know this. These are normal spanners.
Yeah, sure.
But now when you come here, I never told you.
Not normal.
These are for electric bike. These are spanners for electric bikes. I also do electric bike conversions and repairs.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if someone wants a custom bike, actually, he can come here.
Yeah.
Basically, because I know Yusuf. Yusuf is right there. He's resting. I caught you off guard. So I know Yusuf's bike is a custom. It's a custom.
Like also Nelson's bike. We will show you Yusuf's bike. This is a custom bike.
Yeah.
We got everything. We like assembled everything.
You assemble
separately.
everything from zero.
From zero now.
Man.
This is a frame. We got it separately. We bought a frame. This is a 29er XL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a giant frame.
Let me ask you, what is the most expensive bike you have ever repaired here or made from here?
Most expensive.
Whoa.
The most expensive bike I've repaired.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
But
Let's say just 700,000.
700,000 Kenyan shillings.
Yeah, it's a giant bike. People, by the way, I don't want to put. It's like I don't want to. At the end of the day, as cyclists, we say people have not known the value of bikes, and at the end of the day, when you start mentioning prices, you are putting targets on cyclist bikes.
Man, some
that's
people are not going to be say, hey man, I cannot buy a 50,000 bike or you know.
You have to like I said,
Yeah.
there are people who will appreciate the spares you put on. Now efficiency, you'll appreciate the efficiency,
Yeah.
the quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends with the tool you want. Yeah.
Sure.
If you want to have a peace of mind,
Yeah.
you go for such a bike.
Wow.
And you know, you have the money or the resources to invest in such a bike.
Yeah.
But for us hustlers, you can start somewhere.
Yeah.
You can start somewhere.
Wow.
I'm not discouraging people. You can start somewhere.
Sure.
Because you're not just going to, as I say, 1% of us will go straight to that bike.
Yeah.
But for others, you start somewhere, you buy a bike. Let's say, for example, me, I bought a bike for 12,000. I moved from the 12,000 one to the 19,000 one.
Yeah.
You upgrade slowly.
Yeah. Sure.
You can also get a good frame like this one.
Yeah.
And then you upgrade slowly.
So what is the average amount maybe for a good bike? Let's talk about a good bike. How much
bike.
do you need? For example, a giant bike and a normal bike.
Okay. Let's say you will need around, for a good bike,
Yeah.
you will need around 25,000.
25,000.
25,000.
Yeah. Kenyan shilling. That converts to around $200.
230. No, that's 25,000 shillings. That's around $230 now.
Yeah, sure.
So that's the amount you will need for a good bike.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And those bikes we call them ex-UK because they're brought from UK. They have been used.
Someone wants details about how to find you, how to talk to you, or your contacts. Maybe you can give a clear detail of what you do, your location. Want to set your location, and maybe your contacts and how he or she can reach out to you.
Thank you. We are located in Karen, opposite St. Christopher Secondary School. That's along Gong Road. Yeah, you will find us inside Red Planet Center. We repair bikes, we sell spares.
Yeah.
We also do electric bike conversions.
Wow.
I will show you an example of an electric bike that we've done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are doing such great work with the electric bikes.
Yeah.
I know now in the market people have introduced electric bikes, which are some are good, some are not good.
Yeah.
And that, as a market that is adopting or getting into buying something new, that has also given us good reviews and also bad reviews.
Okay.
For someone who has ridden an electric bike that is not good, if you are like trying to sell the electric bike idea to them, they might say
they're not
no.
going to like
Yeah.
it. Maybe you can go straight to the electric bike so that we can be able to see. And so here we are at Brian's shop, man. An amazing shop, one of its kind. Some people are used to the normal, shops where it's very organized, man. It's looking nice. You're having a very nice shop, Brian. So we go straight to
This
bike.
is an example of an electric bike.
So this is an electric bike.
This is the motor. This is the rear motor.
Yeah. So
We have different types of motor.
Yeah.
We have a front mounted,
Yeah.
a mid drive motor,
Okay.
and a rear drive.
Wow.
This is an example of a rear drive motor.
Yeah.
The rear drive motor is connected to you can see the wires. This is the rear drive motor. You can see the wire. It's coming up to there. This is the sensor.
This is a sensor.
This is the sensor.
Where's the sensor? Let me see.
It's inside. This is the wire. The sensor. What the sensor does,
Yeah.
when you start riding,
Yeah.
it's like there are magnets.
Yeah. Sure.
It's counting the number of magnets. When the magnets move up past the sensor,
Yeah.
it now notifies the motor
Yeah.
the bike's moving.
Wow.
Yeah. Now that we call pedal assist.
Yeah. Sure.
And we also have throttle.
Yeah.
Throttle is like a motorbike.
Yeah.
We don't pedal.
Yeah.
We just like
It's just like you switch
shift,
somewhere
you shift
or
the-
accelerate.
You, shift you accelerate. You just shift the
Yeah.
throttle and then it starts going.
Wow.
There are types of also different power categories.
Yeah.
This is a 25 watt motor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm charging the battery. You're not seeing the battery. I'll just show you
Oh
the battery.
man, there's no battery here.
This is the now. This is the battery holder.
Oh.
Yeah,
man.
with the controller inside.
Wow. Wow.
This is for this bike.
Yeah.
If you want such a bike
Yeah.
with the kit, the conversion kit goes
Yeah.
for 48,000.
48,000. That is
You
around
can come with your
$400.
bike. You can come with your bike.
Yeah.
We assess.
Yeah.
We see if it can handle
Yeah.
the amount of power produced
Yeah.
by the motor.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
What we look at is the forks.
Yeah.
Can they like handle?
Be
the
able
amount?
to handle
Yeah,
that.
handle
Wow,
the power
wow.
being produced by the motor.
Mm.
You also have to look at the quality of the bike. You cannot just, as long as you cannot just convert the bike because we need your money. No. We also have to mind your safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do also advise the clients
Yeah.
what is good for them.
I will not just convert a bike because I want money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
need to check the bike to see if does it really fit.
Yeah.
That is really fit the like our quality standards.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You cannot just convert. Yeah. So we'll check the bike, pass it through a quality inspection.
Yeah.
After doing that, now we'll start the conversion.
Wow.
I've been using this bike. This is mine.
Oh, this is your bike,
Yeah,
actually.
I use this.
Oh.
I use this. We use this for different purposes.
Yeah.
Let's say if I'm sending someone to pick a spare part
Yeah.
from somewhere,
Yeah.
or I'm sending someone to town,
Yeah.
or I'm going. Sometimes I carry a lot of stuff, tires, bikes,
Yeah.
small bikes like those ones.
Okay.
Just like mount them here,
Yeah.
and then I carry them. That's why
Wow.
I use the bike.
Wow.
But my normal bike
Yeah.
for now is at home. I don't have it here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that was so amazing. I think we can be able to.
This
You
is-
want to
this is-
check?
This is the now. I told you. I will show you an example.
Sorry.
I told you. I'll show you an example. I'll show you an example of a custom-made bike.
Yeah. This is the bike that I was using. So
This is an example of a custom-made bike.
yeah.
We got the frame separately. This is a different one.
So this is a custom bike.
And this is a custom-made.
Wow.
Same with this one. Different.
This is a
Same bike,
Yeah.
same frame.
This belongs to Yusuf.
Yeah.
Look at this.
This is a 12-speed cassette.
12 suit cassette.
12-speed cassette.
12 speed.
Yeah.
How fast can it go? By the way.
It depends with the rider.
So what is the max? What is the maximum speed that you have ever recorded, Yusuf? 70 kilometers per hour.
On a very nice thing.
Oh man, that's a suicide mission.
So at the end of the day, it depends with the rider
Energy.
and your energy.
Oh, sure.
And also, like
Because
the
I
terrain.
was actually pedaling on an ascent.
Yeah.
You're pedaling, ascending. Oh man, that's crazy.
It was ascending or descending. And I was going down.
Oh, descending.
And I was still pedaling.
Ah,
So
no.
I did capture 70.
Wow.
And to do that, you need good brakes, my friend. If you just
Sure.
don't do that, the bike might go faster than the way you say.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you need good brakes.
Sure.
This is the example of hydraulic brakes.
Yeah.
This is
Those are hydraulic.
Yeah, this is the hydraulic brakes. You see, this is the difference. These are hydraulic brakes. Yeah. You don't need a lot of energy like to apply
Oh.
brakes. That's also one of the advantages.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. This is the setup, but this is not the same as Shimano. This is Structure, also
Yeah.
a good brand.
Yeah.
Now the hubs I had showed you.
Yeah.
Now these are the hubs now on the bike. Now when you're riding, in Swahili we say sauti ya nyuki. Now
Sauti ya nyuki.
now you feel
That
the difference.
sound.
The sound.
Man, that's so cool, man. That's so cool.
My friend, that sound is copyrighted. You'll have to pay for it.
You just say that sound is copyrighted. Ah, that's
The
crazy.
copyright owner.
You see me the copyright owner of that sound.
That sound. So, for such a bike,
Yeah.
you see now these are the tubeless tires.
Yeah.
These are tubeless tire. Max is
Tubeless tire.
like the one we saw inside.
Wow.
With the light. The owner is a good rider because he has
Invested a lot on it.
Yeah, we invested
Wow,
for
wow.
your safety.
Yeah.
Now for the distance we've covered, this is the speedometer with the GPS. Yeah.
Wow.
So for you to get a good bike, you need to invest. So
No, we have done close to 40 minutes interview.
Yeah.
I think we can stop there. Then we will come and continue this discussion about bikes, so people to get to have this knowledge or understanding or awareness about bikes, to understand which bike is good for what terrain, which bike is good for which season or what season. And I really appreciate, man, for your time. Maybe you can remind people again where you found, how they can reach out to you, or maybe your contacts and so on.
Hi guys, thank you. I want to thank you for this opportunity. You're welcome. We are located in Karen, along Gong Road, opposite St. Christopher Secondary School. This is Bison Bike Shop. You're welcome, guys.
Bike Shop.
Bison Bike Shop.
Okay. Well, for the audience that is watching, that is not a Kenyan audience, by the way, we are in Kenya, East Africa, Nairobi, Kenya, a place called Karen. So you are welcome to come and interact with Brian here. If you want anything else, to get to understand more about bikes, advice about bikes, if you want to buy a bike, if you want both new second-hand bike, or you want a custom-made bike, all of them are done here. Talk about electric bike, talk about repairs, talk about advices about bicycles. Man, today was supposed to be a beautiful day, but though speaking with Brian has made it even more beautiful. I had an accident 2 hours ago, but thanks to Sony and Yusuf, man, right now I'm doing well. I'm in my medicine. I don't know if they are just painkillers making me to feel okay right now, but I'm hoping, man, I'm going to recover very soon. Thank you so much, my audience, all the way. Let me mention my audience, man. Kenya, my home country, Tanzania, USA, Canada, Angola, Nigeria, Ghana, United Kingdom, not forgetting United Arab Emirates. You have been supporting me a lot. If I've forgotten your country and you're watching, I also checked Philippines and India, man. You guys are watching me. Venezuela and Mexico, Brazil, you're watching me. I see the analytics and I really, really, really appreciate, man. My people are here. I do work. Hey, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda. How can I forget that, man? I really appreciate guys for supporting me. My name is Mtala the Voice. I do travel videos. Go watch my videos in other countries. Watch my videos in Rwanda. Watch my videos in Tanzania. I was in Kikuletwa Hot Springs in Tanzania. The waters were clear. I went underwater. I was next to Mount Kilimanjaro, which is the tallest mountain in Africa. I was also next to, Mount Meru in Arusha, Tanzania. I was in Moshi Kikuletwa Hot Springs, man. I was in just 1 month ago. We were in Uganda. We went to the Buganda Kingdom Palace, man, the King's Palace. We were there, just inside the palace, man. I went there to show you that. I was also at the Idi Amin torture chambers, those torture chambers, the armory, man, where Idi Amin tortured and killed close to around 25,000 people. I was there, also Milton Obote. I was I showed you around Ginger. I was at the source of River Nile, man. Go watch that video. Went fishing at River Nile later tonight, man, for the fingerlings. Go watch that video. Amazing, beautiful culture about Uganda. So there are so many things, interesting things about Uganda. Apart from that, we did the food culture, street foods, and surprising thing, man, they do sell alcohol in a shop in Uganda. That was surprising to me. I also did a story about the tribe that eats human flesh, man. Go watch. I was with that community that eats human flesh. Go watch those videos, man. Amazing videos, man. in Kenya, Nairobi. I've explained before. I don't think there is someone who has explained more about Nairobi than me, any YouTuber, because I understand Nairobi inside out, and it's not like bragging. That is true. I do understand, simply because the reason why I understand Nairobi so much, I tarmacked for so long looking for a job. That makes you taking, your CV from office to office, makes you know every street, know every building. That's why I came to know very much about Nairobi. So the day started off very badly with an accident. There was a drunk driver who almost hit us, but thanks to God, man, I'm now, I've had these, the bandages everywhere. But I say, man, for my YouTuber, for my audience, man, I have to do this for you. Nothing can stop me. You give me the energy, the inspiration. That's why we're doing this, man. I'm man. Look at this, man. But we're doing good, man. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, man. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, and I really, really, really appreciate it. My name is the Voice. I do travel videos for those watching for the first time. I am in Nairobi, Kenya, Africa, my home country. Have a good time.